Excuse me, young lady, but where do you think you're running off to? They finally just pulled up. I have to hurry so that we won't miss the beginning of the movie. Absolutely not. A lady never runs. That's first of all. Second of all, we had a deal. Aunt Maggie, they got stuck in traffic. If we don't leave right now, we're going to miss the beginning. Well, then maybe they should have planned better and left a bit earlier. They can't control a car accident and an entire road being blocked off. If you're going to have an attitude with me, then you might as well tell them to leave and park it on the couch. What if he comes inside when we get home? No, he is going to come in now like a gentleman, or you're not going anywhere. Okay, fine. But just for a quick minute, please. If he's a gentleman, he will stay here until I tell him he can leave. Hey, Brad, I'm so sorry, but my aunt is still insisting that you come inside for a minute. Oh, okay. We're going to be so late, though. I know. I'm sorry. It will be really quick, I promise. Okay, no problem. I'm heading to the door. Hi, Mom. I think we have met before. Yes, we did. A while ago at a family dinner. Is this how you normally dress? Yeah. Excuse me. It's yes, not yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes. Okay, he said hi, we're going. Not so fast. I'm not done talking yet. I didn't get a chance to chat with you when we last met. Aunt Maggie, we're going to miss the movie. Hush, Brad, what's your plan? My plan? Yes, what do you want to be when you graduate from college? I assume you plan to go to college after high school. Yeah, most likely, but I haven't thought too much into it. I mean, I have a few things I'm interested in. And you sound indecisive. That's not a good thing. I'm not impressed. Well, I am told I still have plenty of time to decide. Not really. They say that to make you feel better, but you should already know by now. Okay, we're leaving. Bye, Aunt Maggie. If you're going to keep rushing me, you're not going to go anywhere. Brad's mom honks a couple times outside. What on earth was that? Oh, sorry, that's probably just my mom wondering what's taking us so long. She's just trying her best to get us to the movie in time. Well, that's so damn rude. Who the he 11 taught her manners? Excuse me. Nope. We're going now. Kelly, can you stop and just think about this for a minute? Be serious here. That could potentially be your future mother-in-law. I'm only 15. I don't need to think about Thag right now. And I really don't apper. No, Brad, pleasey, don't. But she's literally. No, I'm serious. Please don't. Let's just go. Okay, fine. Go. But I expect a text from you every hour so that I can make sure you're okay. And you better be home by 8 p.m. But the movie doesn't even end until 8:10 p.m. and then we are going to stop for some ice cream on the way home. My mom lets me stay out until 9 p.m., so that's how we planned the night. Well, I'm not your mother and I'm telling you 8 p.m. Well, my mom told me she spoke to you and told you which rules I will be following. You want to stay out until 9. Fine, go ahead. Just know that there will be consequences for your actions. I will be back by 9 p.m. I'm telling you now. Sure thing. Kelly and Brad run out and into the car as quickly as they can. Brad is visibly upset and not happy about Maggie's comments she made about his mom. He tells his mom everything that happened and everything that was said. Brad's mom isn't thrilled to hear what happened either, but tells them not to worry about it and enjoy their night. They make it to the movie and see that they only miss like the first 5 minutes. They have a great time the rest of the night. Kelly makes sure to text Maggie every hour to avoid issues later on. Brad's mom picks them up, takes them to get ice cream and then brings Kelly home. Kelly, is your aunt still awake? I'd like to have a quick word with her. She should be. I think she's waiting up for me. It's still early for her too, but I really wish you wouldn't. Why not? It's not right. I am so sorry for what she said earlier, but if you say something to her, she is going to make my life a living hell the rest of the time I'm here. But sweetie, that's not right. None of this is your fault and none of this should be on you. Have you talked to your mom about all of this? Yes, she basically tells me not to listen to any of it and just move on. I am sorry that you are going through this. If it will make you feel better, I can wait until your mom comes back and speak to her instead. That would be a bit better. Thank you. Okay, no problem. I don't want to put you in an uncomfortable situation. However, this does need to be addressed. Okay, thank you. Maybe coming from another adult will help my mom understand. And thank you for driving me tonight. Kelly says bye to Brad and his mom and goes inside. She is in the door right before 9 p.m. As she walks in, she sees Maggie sitting quietly by herself on the couch. It looks like she's just sitting there waiting for Kelly. Hi, Aunt Maggie. I'm home. Yes, I see that. And I'm very disappointed in your behavior all this evening. I'm sorry about earlier. I just didn't want to be late and miss any of the movie. No, I'm not just talking about that. The blatant disrespect for me and my rules. The talking back, the attitude. None of that was okay. And I noticed that it all started once your little boyfriend was around. The minute he walked in, you had a whole personality change. What do you mean? I don't think I acted any different. Oh, don't give me that. Your entire attitude and demeanor changed the minute he walked in. The Kelly I know disappeared. I didn't even know who you were anymore. I wasn't even sure which Kelly would walk back on right now. You shouldn't changing yourself and acting different around a boy just to get him to like you. I'm really not doing that though. Okay, sure thing, Kelly. Whatever you say. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. See you tomorrow. Okay, but just know that I will be discussing all of this with your mom when she returns. That little boy you're running around with is a bad influence. He's not good enough for you. I find him rude and immature. I don't agree, and Mom likes him a lot. I'm not going to argue with a child. Monday morning comes around and Kelly gets dropped off at school. Her parents get home midday and pick her up from school at the end of the day. Hey guys, welcome home. Missed you. Hello. It was nice. Is there anything you need to tell us? Not really. I don't think so. Just glad you guys are home. Okay, that's fine. We will talk when we get home. They pull up and Sarah's dad goes right into his office to catch up on his work. Mom, what's going on? You seem upset with me. I spoke to Maggie before we came to pick you up. She told me everything that happened on Saturday. Okay, it wasn't as eventful as you're making it sound. Are you sure? You don't seem fazed at all. Fazed by what? We only missed like the first 5 minutes of the movie. Okay, and what about after the movie, when you got home and broke up with Brad? I didn't break up with Brad, but the way Maggie spoke to him and his mom, I wouldn't be surprised if he wanted nothing to do with me anymore. She told me Brad was extremely rude to you. She said she was afraid he was abusing you, so you ended up breaking up with him. It makes me wonder if he has been putting an act on for me when I see him. No, that's not true at all, Mom. You know Brad. He would never hurt me. He's not like that. Maggie was just being Maggie and was pissed for a million different reasons. She made him come inside and practically interrogated him as we were rushing to get to the movie on time. She told me a very different story. Let me talk to her again. Mom, can you please just let it go? If you bring it up with her again, it'll just give her more reasons to give me a hard time. Sarah's phone starts ringing. Hold on, Brad's mom is calling me. Oh God, okay, bye. No way, you wait right here. I'm putting her on speakerphone. Hello? Hi, Sarah. How are you? I'm doing good. Kelly was actually just telling me about the date on Saturday. She's right here. You're on speakerphone. Hi? Hi, honey. Hope everything went well. Thank you again for driving her. Yes, of course. But listen, I really wanted to talk to you about something that happened when we were picking up Kelly. Apparently your sister had some not so nice comments to say about Brad and myself. Oh, I'm so sorry. My sister can be a little mouthy at times. Please don't take anything she says to heart. Listen, normally I let things roll off, but Brad was visibly upset about it and seemed upset about it at the end of the night still too. He said he was also very upset with how she was talking to and treating Kelly. It just didn't seem like a good environment for her, and I just thought you should know. Oh, okay, thank you for letting me know. I'll talk to her about it. I'm so sorry again. Okay, thank you. Have a good night. Are you feeding Brad's mom lies now too about your aunt? What? No, Mom, I told you she's so rude to me. This is a whole new level of stupid, Kelly. You're going to get your aunt in trouble over something you're basically making up. I'm not making it up. That literally all happened when Brad came inside. He's the one that told his mom. I even begged her not to say anything because she wanted to come in and talk to Maggie. Why would Brad say something then? Because he was really annoyed with what she was saying. She was bashing his mom. Not everyone is just going to ignore Aunt Maggie, Mom. She's not a nice person. You can tell me to ignore her, but you can't control other people when she pisses them off. I'm done talking to you about this. I don't want to hear another word about it. Of course you are, because that's all you ever do when it has to do with Maggie. You just keep ignoring the problem. Well, you can't just ignore it this time because it involves other people. Kelly, enough. Drop it. Are you going to talk to her? I'm going to handle this as I see fit. You don't need to know how an adult situation is handled. And what about the part that does involve me? Sarah just walks away from Kelly. Sarah obviously never spoke to Maggie about anything that happened that ended up causes issues between Kelly and her boyfriend Ryan. They eventually broke up not long after the incident. Maggie, of course, had choice words for the breakup, but made it sound like she did Kelly a huge favor. She said to her on several occasions, "You're welcome."